Hi y'all, it's me. I know everyone's busy with the hustle and bustle of Christmas and December dailies and all of that, and I was too, and I also decided to get a jump on something for the new year. I subscribe to a channel. Her name is Jordan Clark, and I will link the video down below that I'm referring to. And she did a journal notebook of a vision board, and it got me to thinking because I have had a vision board for many years. I am a firm believer of the law of attraction, and I have had many items that were on my vision board come to fruition, so I know that it works. And the problem being is that most of the time my vision board is not in my vision lately. It's been at home and I've been elsewhere. So when Jordan showed this technique of having it in a book, I thought, oh, great way to keep it with me. That way I can stay focused on all of my goals and everything that I have on my vision board. So for those who don't know what a vision board is, basically it's a tool that's used to help clarify or concentrate or maintain focus on a specific life goal. It doesn't necessarily mean it has to be an object or things. It can be emotions, feelings, love, health. It could be just about anything that you have as a goal for yourself. And what you do is you place these items or pictures of or representations of these items on a vision board. And at home I have a, what do they call it, foam core board, and I just have all my images taped on there. And the images, when you look at your board, you're supposed to view those images as though that request has already happened. So for example, if you have a house that you want to sell, you would put the picture up and you would say sold on it, and every time you focused in on that picture, you would vision it as being sold and how your reaction would be, how you would feel, what it means to you that it's sold. And that's kind of how it works. Jordan goes into a little detail as well on her video, so you want to check that out. Anyway, but like I said, I've had one for years, and many of the things on my board have come to fruition, and I know it works. It's basically based on the law of attraction, which is from something that a book that came out years ago called The Secret. And it's not a religious-based thing. If people think, most people try to think that's what it is, because I very much have faith in God. The vision board works by law of attraction, and that's basically all there is to it. So if you want to check out The Secret, I suggest you look for it. It's really powerful if you listen to it often. So what you're looking at here is my interpretation of what Jordan did as far as the book. I decided to do it like a traveler's notebook, although my measurements are a little bit different than what a traditional traveler's notebook is. I think mine is 7.5 by 5.5. I'm guessing. I don't have a ruler handy, but I believe that's about the size of it. And I did the lamination, so I'm trying not to get glare on there. I used the Maggie Holmes Bloom collection to create my book, and there are some things in here that I put just as a representation for you to understand what this is, how it works, but they're not necessarily mine because I feel mine are kind of private, so I didn't want to put them out there for everybody. So anyhow, let me just start by showing you the cover here. So this, because of the size, the paper wasn't large enough, so the way I had to do the traveler's notebook was in 2 sections, which there's a seam here where it overlaps the bottom section there, you can see, but it works out just fine for me, and it gave me the room that I needed to create this book. So this particular piece of paper that I used from the Maggie Holmes Bloom collection, it had all these scallops, and I wanted to continue that along the bottom edge of the journal here, so that's what I did. I just scallop cut it and then I laminated it, so it gave it that cute little edge. I used this ribbon is from Maggie Holmes as well. I got it at Hobby Lobby, and it of course matches this collection perfectly. I used some stickers that came out of that new Maggie Holmes sticker book that Hobby Lobby has, so you'll see those throughout. I used journaling cards from the Project Life Maggie Holmes collection, and then I typed this out here. So what I did was I made the front piece here. It's held on with Velcro, this one here. So if I want to change the cover off from time to time with a different coat or whatever, I can do that. And these are just stickers, so they come right off and you can reuse them again because of the lamination. So that's how I did the cover, and as you can see, I put all good things begin with a vision. So when you open up the planner, you're going to see that I have, oops, sorry, that glare is crazy. I have a pocket here, clear pocket, with just some journaling cards tucked in. And then each of my signatures, and this elastic was only made for 2 signatures. So I'll show you what I did to incorporate a third one in the end. So I'm calling this one Little Moments. Now on each of mine, I chose to make these closures. I just cut that piece, laminated it, and then I used Velcro tabs to hold them closed. I like that secure feeling of having those closed instead of just flopping all over the place. So when you open this one up, this is where my vision board begins. So these, as you can see, are just, this one was actually laminated onto the cover because I loved it. Best day was 24/7, 365 days a year. This one is just washi taped on so that I can change it out if I want to. So for the vision board, I just wrote this so you could see how it's done. It says, create your highest, grandest vision possible for your life because you become what you believe. And that was a quote by Oprah Winfrey. So basically on here, I have a forever home. It's a vision that I would want, and I'm seeing it as being just sold, meaning I just bought this house. So Jordan did this down on her. She added a little envelope, and inside the envelope, she wrote down how that experience made her feel. So I just kind of did the same. I am so excited. I bought my forever home. My heart is so overjoyed. It has just enough space, and I'll finally have my craft room I've always wanted. That's just an idea of how this works. So every time I look at this page in my vision book, I will keep those thoughts in my head, and I will vision that this is actually transpiring. And of course you can add embellishments. I added some sequins and stickers and little whatnots. I also did some paper clips. There's a butterfly here. I cut that out of the collection and then laminated it onto a paper clip there. So that's just that. So every page that you do, you can put a new vision. I didn't do more because, again, this is not my original. It's just a sample for you to get the idea. So the next section I have here in this first booklet is the gratitude list. I figured, as Jordan, that I would incorporate many things into this because they're all tied together in some way or another. So this would be every day or every week or once a week, however you choose. You could do a gratitude list. And as Jordan mentions, when you list down all the things you're grateful for, it puts everything into perspective and makes everything balanced out. So this quote says, gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. So anyway, I put that quote here. This is just washi taped on. And then I have this dated November 30th, and then things I'm grateful for: my mom, my health, love of family and friends, Bandit, which is my dog, my strength. Those are type of things you would add there. So that's the first booklet that I've created in my travel vision board book. The next section is here, and I laminated one of the cards on. It reads, my happy places right here and right now. I used my Sew Easy that I just picked up at Tuesday morning to sew a little embroidered edge there to add just some interest, and I laminated over the top of it so that it's not going to come undone or anything. So this one, when you open it up, I created a pocket here where I can add some extra journaling cards, have a sticker there for decoration. And on here, there are quotes that inspire me, just things that I've printed out or copied, and I've too, like Jordan, have been a collector of quotes and have many, many in my collection, and I'd like to see them more often than just on my computer, so having them here in my vision book is a great place to keep them, to keep positive. So I just put quotes that inspire me, and then here are the few quotes there that I like. Another paper clip is there. On the back of those paper clips, I used a little bow thing to cover the back. So that holds on that little card. And these are the weekly intentions, and Jordan will go into detail about that, but your weekly intentions are just goals that you, short-term goals that you set for yourself for a week. This one, it was smile often, be helpful to those around me, and be positive. Those are just to give you ideas of how those work. So next, that's what will be in this second little binder here. So then the last, I made a folder. And this is for all the things that I want to include I just don't have the time at the moment, so I can store them here until I'm ready. So again, I laminated everything on. This was cut from a Sizzix die. It was a bow and border for Christmas, but I used it here for this. And as you can see, there's a little pocket here. This one also has a pocket on the back, so I have more room to save things that I want to save. And then when you open this one up, it's your folder that you have with the 2 pockets inside. So that's the last little page in my book, and I'm really pleased with, there's another paper clip up there. I did a swan. I'm sorry, the reflection is bad. So that's I'm calling it my traveling vision board, because that's basically what this is, and it's just something that I want to do. It's not a planner. It's not used as a calendar or anything like that. It's just all the positive things that you want to keep focused on in your life, and I suggest you give it a try. It's probably very self-rewarding also, especially when you see that many of your visions will start to come true the more that you concentrate on focusing on them. It's truly amazing at what that power is and what it can do. So again, I'll link Jordan's video below, and if you have any questions, leave them there for me. Until next time, do what makes you happy. Bye for now.